start the session. Teresa, I think we can start.
Okay, good morning all. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, okay. Good morning all. Today we have the 7th day of BIM Workshop seminar. And today's objectives are the documentation part. We will go through the documentation part. After that, the documentation part include the sheet settings and all. After that, we will go through how to export our drawing into other format like DWG and N. Then after that, we go through the family creation, how to create a DOE family. Then the end of the session, we go through the Dynamo part, that is the visual programming. Okay. Documentation. Actually, documentation we will cover. Most of the documentation parts already we covered, like that scheduling and all. And today we are going to cover the callouts, how to work with detailing view, then how to work with the drafting, then how to create the legends. After that, how we can set everything into a particular sheet with the help of a particular template. Okay, that is the first session. Callouts are actually we are generate the entire drawing. Then we have to show some detail of particular portion of our plan, or even in session, whatever may be. That time we can take the portion of that in the plan itself or in the second itself, and we can show it that with a separate sheet or in the separate project plan or whatever may be. Then we can change the scale also. Then the detailed drawing, sometimes we have to create some detailing because in the wall we have lots of detail, insulation, thermal insulations and all. We have to show some more added features. Then how to generate that one. All these are come under the documentation. Okay. Then after finishing that, whatever maybe we are created, we have to present it that in a proper way, or maybe in PDF format or something like that. This is all about the documentation. This is the part first we are going to learn. Okay. Then after that, we come into the next topic. Important next one. Okay. Okay. Then I opened our last day drawing. Okay. Then first we know how to generate the call out view. For example, I want to show the detail of this portion, or in the case of section view, maybe in the case of the taper roof and all, we have to show the detail in a separate floor plan or something, detail view session. That time you go to the view tab. The view tab, there is an option call out. It's two types of rectangular call out or sketch call out. Rectangular call out, the shape will be a rectangular shape that we have the provision. Whatever shape may be, we can draw the shapes. Maybe polygonal, pentagonal, or whatever shapes may be, or you can draw an irregular shapes also. Then I select that rectangle. Then in the plan view, system asks the place where we have to place the first corner of the callout. For example, I place here, then dot. I need the detail of this particular portion. Okay. Okay. Immediately in the project browser, we get in the floor plan because we are creating the callout in the floor plan. That is why it will come under this, under the floor plan. If you double click that, automatically the detail of that particular portion will be there. Later on in the property palette, you can adjust the scale and all. Okay. And if you adjust the scale, the changes will be here only. Then actually we need to show some details of this particular, because I want to show the detail line and all. Actually the detail view, why we are using creating the detail view, because we have to provide the information on maybe how that building is constructed, like the plastering thickness and all. That time you come to the detail level. Here we have medium, then we get the detail level, or in the fine also. The fine, that time you get all the details. Whatever details we are giving, then if you need to add some notes and all, then you go to the annotate, then you can input the text. Maybe if you add some notes, something, if you add with the line or something, that also possible. I think move it. With the line of arrow and all, you can select all these options. Okay. Sometimes maybe I wish to come all the detail, all the callouts are under the detail view. Because sometimes if I activate the section plan, already I have created one section here. Then I want to create some detail of this particular portion. That time if you go to the callout view, automatically that will come under this section property. Otherwise, you can add all the details under a new tab, project browser, like detail view. For that, if you go to that detail callout view, in the view tab, if you select that callout, whatever may be, rectangular or polygonal, then in the property palette, in this section, there is another option, detail view. We have to show every details under. Okay. Is that clear? Is it clear now? Hello?
Yes,
Okay. And I will repeat one more time. Normally, 1 second. Is my revert screen is visible? Can you see my revert screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. That means already what I am saying is, maybe sometimes I need all the detail view, all the callouts under a single section, that is under the detail view. Whatever callout we are created, maybe we are created the callout in floor plan or in the section view. Wherever we create the callouts, by default the callout will come under the corresponding plans. If you are creating that in floor plan, that come under the floor plan. If you are creating in the section view, the callout will come under the section view. But I want to see in a detailed view, so that if you select the detail view, we will get all the callouts that we have created in our particular project. For that, view tab, select callout. Before drawing the rectangle, you go to the property. Property, in the property section, there is an option, detail view. If you select the detail, then if you draw the box, that means if you hover over that project browser, actually, normally if you are selecting that callout, it will come under the section of the building. Then there is new project browser will be open, that is detailed view. If you expand that, automatically the detailed view will be there. If you activate that one, you can rename it also. Maybe if you need to change the name of that one, then it may feel that you want to see the whatever details we are given, just change this to fine. Actually, I think I am not making any symbol thing. Actually, this is we are not giving the properties to these particular walls. That means the plastering and all. Actually, this is a generic wall of 23, and the roof floor you are making as a single floor.
Ma'am, on request, can you please repeat? Couldn't hear anything.
Okay. I think better we can start from the starting itself. Maybe by the initial stage itself, maybe some voice breaking or something. Okay. Just a minute. Better we start from the starting. In the documentation part, we first go through how to generate call out. Okay, I think is it clear now my voice? Can everybody can hear the voice without any disturbance?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. First, we go through how to create the call out views. Call out means the particular we have to generate a detailed view. For that, you have to add all the properties in the roof. You have to apply the roof, have different properties. You have to assign that property. In the wall portion, you have to assign all the properties like the brick, then the plastering, whatever insulation, thermal insulation, whatever maybe you have to add everything. Then you go to the call out. For that, you open that river file. Okay, just I delete that one. Then go to the, for example, I need to show some call out with respect to our floor plan. Okay. Then I activate the floor plan. Then in the view tab, there is call out. Two types are available, rectangular and sketch. You select the rectangle. Then draw where you need to show the detail. That time you draw the rectangle. Okay. Then later on you can adjust this grip and all. Okay. For example, you need to change the positioning and all. That is possible. Okay. All these are possible. Then this field is empty. If you are inputting that into a particular sheet, automatically the sheet number and the name will be automatically come over there. Then normally if you are creating a call out, the call out will be come under this corresponding plan. Because now it is not in the corresponding plan because property palette, I make that, I change that option to set the call out under the detailed plan. Okay, let me show one more time. Then in the here, by default, this is actually the call out section is under the floor plan. If you change that into detailed plan, automatically the details of the particular call outs are come under. There is another option will be appeared in the project browser. Then we can see the call out. If you select this call out, then if you come downwards, there is an option detail view. If you expand that, okay. Then if you need to change the name also, you can change it. Okay. And if you need some details and then fine tuning there, automatically that hatches and everything will be there. And after that, you may wish to add something. Maybe you may wish to add some hatches and all. That is also possible. Okay, that I will explain in the next. Okay. This is how we can create in the section view also. For example, maybe we are in the section view. Okay, maybe I change the properties of this. Because if you select this one, actually the edit type, actually this is 10 only. Maybe I need two structures and all, you insert one. Okay, then maybe in the bottom we have 9 unit and a tile or 1 unit or whatever maybe. Then whatever materials, maybe you can add the materials and all. Apply. Okay. Okay. Then you want to see the, if you want to see the detailing to the entire structure, here itself you can change the view to fine and medium. Then whatever details you have given, automatically system will show that. Then if you need, you want to extract that particular portion into the sheet. Later on, you can apply the sheet. This is the detail of that edge of the roof and all. That is. Then if you, in the property panel, if that is, if you come under the detail, automatically that will come under the detail so that we can take all the details with that under the detail view. Otherwise, in every time floor plan you go to the floor plan, section view you go to the section view, like so on. Okay. To avoid that, we are selecting that under the detail view. Then draw the shape. Okay. Then if you go to the view, right click, there is no option for activating the view. Under the detail view, double click. The corresponding view will be under a single sheet. Later on, you can adjust the boundaries, change it into font. Your details will be there. Okay, like this way. Okay, otherwise, if we go to the ground floor, then in the floor plan, the colored line will be there. Then you can select here, right click, and you can go to the callout view also. Go to view. Automatically that view will be activated. Later on, maybe if you wish to add the dimensions and all, you can go to the annotate, aligned, whatever reference and all. I think faces and all. Whatever details you want to give, automatically you can do the measurements. And if you need some notes, that brickwork with that proportion or something, all that we can done with the help of annotation itself. Okay, that is call out. Okay, then maybe sometimes you have to create a detailed view and you have to add some details over there. Okay, that time just I will show you. Maybe sometimes, maybe you are created the wall and floor, something like that. Then later on, you have to add some details. Thermal insulation and the hatches and all. That time, that is two options. With the help of that section view, you can add, or you can do that from the scratch also, but with the line command also. Actually, normally we are not using that much because with the help of our model, we are generating the details. But in the case of maybe sometimes you have to create something, but that is irrespective that with that will not be represent that in the model. You have to create an independent, create something independently that is not connecting to our models. That time you go for the drafting view. Otherwise, you can take the section. Just I will show you how we will create like this. That. Then I go to the section view. Okay. Then I want to show some detail from this, actually this portion. That is better you create a call out there. Okay, view, call out, better rectangular, then make the rectangular because this one is my rectangular call out. Then right click, go to view. Okay, that view will be here. Maybe sometimes if you don't want the levels and all, you can hide that one also. Maybe sometimes I don't want that landscaping and all. That time you go to the visibility graphics. Then deselect that topography. Okay. Okay. Then the topography will be there. Whatever maybe you want to hide, that is possible. Okay. Like what we are done in the visibility graphics. That will be affect only this particular section view only. Okay, that is the detail view. Okay, now I am activating this detail view. Okay, then you can rename it that or name, corresponding name you can add it. Then if you go to that file, only some details will be there. You have to add some more details into it. Okay, that time you go to Annotate. Annotate tab, there is some option. Actually, in the component, there is detailed component is there. Okay, because we have some structure, we have to add some hooks and or something thermal insulations, or maybe we have to add lintel there. We have to show where the lintel is, how, what should be the measurement of that lintel, and something like that. That time, go to the detail component. Then we have some components will already be there, or you can go to the load family. In the load family, there is an option detailed item. Okay, maybe in the brick mason, if I select just to go through all the that items maybe come under site works, concrete, and there's some default libraries will be there. Actually, all data RFA files. Maybe if you wish to change it, like that is parametric also, or if maybe you wish to change the shape and all, whatever changes you can make the changes. Save this as an RFA file, then you can import it that later on also. Okay, then I take this masonry, then I think in the stone, there is a precast lintel. Maybe I want to show the position of the lintel and the details. Okay, so that will appear only in this particular session only. Okay, then open. Automatically the property will be there. In the edit type, make it duplicate, whatever name may be, for example, lintel. Okay, then you can change the parameters. Maybe that is maybe 15 centimeter, sorry, thickness is 23. Okay, then height is maybe of 15 or something like this. Okay, then you can place it wherever you need, because whenever you create a level, then you place it automatically and place it in the corresponding correct position. Okay. Okay. Automatically, that will be added in that position. I think you better create a level, then align it. That is better. Okay, automatically that will be appeared in that option. Then maybe if you wish to add some thermal insulation, that time you go to here, the insulation here. Okay, hooks and all are available in the detail view. Then insulation, then make whatever width of that insulation. Okay, whatever maybe I think maybe of 10 or 15 something. Then draw the insulation line wherever you need that line and all. Automatically we can change. Okay. Then next, maybe add some details. So I need to add some details, because you have to draw something. Then you have to hatch that area. That time there is another option. If you draw something, you can go to the detail line. Then with the help of all these commands, you can draw whatever details, whatever shapes maybe, you can add the shape and all. Whatever details, you can detail it. But maybe sometimes you have to add that some patterns, otherwise some hatch design into it. That time you go to annotate. There is another option, that is fill the region. Okay, so I have something hatch and all, that go to this fill the region. Then in the edit type, make a duplicate, then put a name. Then there is also fill the pattern will be available here. Pattern, maybe you can select the pattern, edit, and whatever changes, maybe you can make the changes, or may you have the patterns. You can import also, but the problem is the pattern will have an extension of .pat. You can export that .pat format also. Okay. And whatever patterns maybe you can select. Okay. Then okay. Then okay. Then you have to draw the shape. Whatever shape you need, with the help of this command, you can draw the shape automatically. The pattern and scale will be there. If you finish that one, automatically that scale will be there. So we will do from this region, fill the region. Okay, maybe sometimes you want to make a mask because you want to see that, because I need that one, but in this particular view I want to see that. That time you create a mask over there. If you create a mask over that particular area, that will be in the hidden condition. And if you select that one, a mask will be there. Okay, it's up to us. We have to create a mask, or we have to create the filter region and all. Then sometimes we have to repeat some pattern over this area and all. That time you go to, in the component, there is whatever, maybe in the column hooks and all. That time you have to place that one with a particular repetitive manner. That time if you place and copy this, it will be difficult. That time better you go to repeating detail component. Then you select whatever components may be. You can select that component, then place it automatically. Maybe it's some column hooks and all. You can load that one. You can place it in a repeating manner. Okay, maybe something you have to place with a specific distance and all. That time you go for that repeating detail. Okay, that all are come under this one. The detail view, whatever details you can, you just come under this. Take the section view and do the changes whatever you need. Okay, legend component is not possible here because for that you have to create another layer. After that, I will explain what is legend component and how that will be created. Okay, this is all about the detailing. With the help of this, automatically you can create the detail. Okay, then sometimes I want to create a detail view, but with a line command only. Actually, here I have created the details with respect to the section view. Maybe in the case of, for example, if we are creating some drawings and you have to add, for example, in the case of the submission or for getting the approval, you have to input that key plan. The plan section elevations all are we can generate it from the software itself. Okay, but in the case of some roofing, the roofing details may be with your AutoCAD plan. Or otherwise you have to add the septic tank details and rainwater percolation pit. We don't want to create the model because we need the 2D diagram only. That time we use the drafting view. Okay, that time we are using the drafting view. Okay. Here, that time we are using the drafting view. Then I will tell you how to create that drafting view. Creating the drafting view means we are generating the 2D view only. That is not in connection with the model that we are created. we have the freedom to create our own designs or something like the key plan, or maybe in the roof details, maybe we have that in AutoCAD, we can insert that also, later on we can edit that also. Okay, the next is how to create the drafting view. For creating the drafting view, in the view tab, there is an option drafting view. Okay, actually that is not associated with the building model. The rest of the models are associated with the model itself, because if you change the features of this wall, definitely if you change edit the wall in the plan, automatically this will be updated here also. Maybe if you change the plastering thickness and all, automatically that will reflect here also. But if you are creating this structure with the help of drafting view, that will be affect on that particular view only. That is the difference. Okay. For creating drafting view, you go to the view tab, then drafting view, then you can put a name for drafting view, whatever may be. For example, that footing details or something like this. And you can set the scale also. Later on, you can adjust the scale also. Okay, whatever maybe you have to create the site plan. The site plan, maybe we need that in 1:200 scale. That time, come to the drafting view, then set the scale and draw the measurements and all. Okay, whatever maybe, select that one. Okay, again, the new sheet. Actually, this will be a blank paper. A blank paper will be there. Then go to the annotate. You can use all this, as I said, as we used in that detail view. You can create detail lines, for example, rectangle, maybe you are using some column footings and all. You can use something like this for footing. Maybe you can use the mirror command. Select this in the modify mirror draw axis. In the midpoint, you can draw that one. Okay. Then whatever maybe you can use, whatever changes and all, you can use this. This is something like what we are done in AutoCAD. You can do the commands, then line, annotate detail line. Okay. Everything. Maybe after that you wish to hash that area and all, then you go to the annotate that filter region, then in the edit type. These are all are same as we are done in the detail view also. Whatever maybe sand filling or something like that, concrete and all. Okay, whatever shapes may be, new shapes may be, okay, whatever pattern may be, you can edit or you can load the patterns and all. Okay, then same way, okay, then apply, okay, then draw the shape. Then only we get a change the scale and also whatever shape may be something in repeated manner. You have to create something with a repeated material. You can use that one. You edit whatever changes and whatever maybe whatever changes and all. You can create it that also. Okay, this is the way we are creating the drafting view. This is only a 2D and this view have no connection with the model or the section or something. Whatever maybe we are created in the Rivet project. Actually, this we can create as a drafting view. For detailing, you can create with the help of call out view. You can go for the detail, or you can have the freedom to create some detail view in here also. Then if maybe you have some details in AutoCAD, simply you activate the drafting view. Multiple drafting views also we can create. Drafting view for septic tank details and drafting view for rainwater percolation details, so that we can easily drag it into the sheet. Okay, for that you create one more drafting. Actually, I don't have the septic tank details or a CAD drawing. Just I will show you where you have to go. For that, maybe I need that as in a new drafting view. That time you again go to the drafting view. Then put the name. For example, that is the rainwater percolation pit detail. then set the scale. Okay. Then you come into insert tab, then import CAD. Then select whatever CAD file, you select that CAD file, automatically that will be come under this drafting view. In the project browser, there is new tab will be open, that is drafting view. Then whatever in the footing. Maybe if you have to add these footing details into sheet, for that automatically you can drag it. Then you can add the measurements and whatever measurements will be, do all the above you needed. Maybe I need to add the dimensions and all. You can have that one, dimension styles and all. Then in visibility graphing, you can change the line weight and all. Okay, this is drafting view. Actually, drafting view and the callout view detailing are more or less same. The only difference is in the callout we are generating from the model itself. Drafting view we have the freedom to generate our own design. Actually, this will be a 2D. Okay, this is actually about the drafting view. Next is we have to create a legend view. Now, normally in legend view, we are adding the details because, for example, furniture legends, door legends, then windows legends, whatever the equipments we are using, or walls. This will be the plan view, and this one will be the section view. And this is the details, and maybe some we have to add some details also. Okay, for that, you have to create in the view or come under the view tab. Okay. For that, there is a new option legend. Okay, if you select the legend, automatically system will ask the legend. You can add all the legends into one legend view also. Like maybe you need the door and window legends. Whatever name maybe you can put the name. For example, I need that door legend. It is not compulsory. If you put that name as door legend, we can add the maybe I think legend for furnitures or fittings and fixtures, whatever. Maybe you put a name. Okay, put the name as and windows. Set the scale. Then also we get a new sheet. Actually, in the legend, there is a doors and windows. Then how to add that actually in our project in the legend view involves the legends of the details of the doors and windows that we are created in our project. We want to show the plan view and the section view and the measurements and all. Okay, that will come under after creating the legend. You go to the annotate tab. Annotate tab. Then in the component, under the component, there is legend component. Okay, under the component, you select the legend component. Then actually you get all the legends that are available in this particular project. Not only the legends that we are created, so that come under all the legends. That maybe I need that door legend. That means door MD automatically whatever name. Actually, I put that name as simple. I think better we change the main door. I think better we change the name. Just a minute. Activate that. Okay, this is my main door. I think property. Okay, the main door is okay. That is better. Actually, the name is main door. You activate main door, and this one is I think door. Okay, we have to create the legend for main door and door because these two are different and the elevation is different. That time in the project browser, first you create a legend view. Then after activating the legend view, then come under annotate component, then legend component, then in the family, there we will get that main door. That name will be here. This is the door. Then I don't know that. This one is the main door. Okay, the name is main door. If you select that, actually this one is the plan view of my door. Then after that, I have to create the elevation. You change this view to front view. Automatically, you can align this also easily. Okay. Then maybe you want to add, and the next below that you need to add the door. That time you come under, select the door. Then maybe if you place the plan view here, then after that I need the plan view. Okay. Later on you can add the dimensions and number or something with the help of detail view. You can create the rectangle, then lines and all. Okay. Something like this. Add if you feel create a new one. Maybe if you change the main door to another design, automatically this legend view also be updated. Okay, this is how we can get furniture legends. Maybe you need to add the furniture legend into a different sheets because our complete project will include all these details. That time you can convert that into a different sheet. Okay, that time you can add the furniture legend. Here also you can add the furniture, doesn't matter. For example, this the name of this legend is door and window. It doesn't mean that that this legend will be allow the doors and windows only. You can add furniture details also here. Actually, that means name doesn't make any sense because while adding that, if you put a proper name, it will be easier for us. Okay. Component, legend component. Then here the furniture also, furniture, whatever maybe. Then we will get a plan view. Then we will get a front view. Clear. Then you can add the measurements and whatever measurement may be. I think maybe if you change whatever maybe, you can. In the wireframe model, you will get a complete detail because this is in the hidden view model. And you can add the details and add the measurements and all. Okay, all these are come under the legend view. Okay, next step is whatever maybe we need, we are creating everything into our project. Next is we have to present that model. That means we have finished our floor plan. Then we have finished our furniture plan, section plan, elevations and all, including the landscape, whatever rendering, maybe we are done the rendering and all. It is not possible to incorporate everything into a single sheet. Okay, that means maybe in the case of submissions, we need the ground floor, first floor, the floor plan, elevation, sections and the site plan. Okay, with help of drafting where we have created the site plan and the key plan also. Then inserting that everything, we can add it. Then we have to put everything into a sheet. Okay, something like this. Something like this. We have to like this in templates. We can create our own template because each and every company have their own standard template. We can create that. Software itself have an Autodesk template. You can adjust the values also, whatever maybe you can adjust the text and all. Or we can create our own templates also. That template we can use in multiple projects. So whatever projects may be, I think better you have to create A4, A3, A2 and A1, A0. These are the normal paper size we are using. You can create the template. Then whatever drawing may be, you can drag it out. Actually, the speciality of Rivet is while creating in CAD, it will be difficult. Is it possible to 1:100 to that paper? That we will get with the print preview only. Here we can set the scale, the project browser itself, then drag it out, then we can identify is that possible because sometimes in 1:100 is that possible to align everything in A2 paper and all. Okay, how to set the sheet setting. That is we are next going to learn. Okay. I think I open this file. Okay. Then how to set the sheet. For that, maybe for example, I want actually I said activate the ground floor plan, or maybe I have some elevations. North side, east side, and west side. I need everything into a single sheet. Maybe A2 sheet, A3 sheet, or whatever maybe. For that, you come under the sheets. Right here, new sheets. Actually, the A1 paper is available here, or you can load the family ID here. There is an option title block. Okay, in this particular title block, A4 is available. Only A4 is available. Maybe in some libraries, A0 and A1 will be available. Just let me check. I think metric, you go to the metric. In metric only we get the A4, A3 and all. In integer it will be in different format. Here also A4 will be available. Okay, I will tell you how to change A4 and A3 with our own template. Maybe sometimes if maybe in your system all the templates will be available, then you select that one. It is not possible if you select the A4 then you convert it to A3 and all. That is not possible. You have to create that corresponding template with that particular paper. I will show you how to generate that one. Unfortunately, in my library, the A4 and A0 templates will be available. Okay. I think that if you need to add this in open this, that will be under here. Then open this, the A4 sheet will be here. Okay. Then maybe you need to add the drafting view into this particular A4 sheet. That time, you just maybe I think better I will show the detail view. I drag this and drop this. You need. Okay, whatever details you need to add, just drag this. Say sometimes I need that section view also in this particular sheet. That time you come under this section view, drag it and drop this. Okay. Whatever maybe here automatically. Maybe I need to change these positions. You can move it out. Wherever you need that, you can place it that also. Wherever you need the details, then if you actually these are the details. Okay, if you just check out the corresponding floor plan, activate the ground plan, automatically this will be changed. That means the detail of this particular portion will come under the sheet A01 detail is. If you just go through that one automatically, you can see that details. Detail 1 and all. This is the 2 section detail A01. But if you drag automatically the detail with it, but then you can see that. For example, if the plan it is not possible to incorporate the plan also in this particular sheet. For that, you have to change the scale of that plan. Because in the A4 paper size, it is not possible to add the plan also. Because in the 1:100 scale, the plan will be beyond the paper size. Okay. That time you can create. You have to, one option, you have to change the paper, scale of the drawing. Otherwise, you have to generate, create a new paper size. Maybe in A3 that may be possible. That way, you have to create the drawings. Then actually, this is called, actually this is in the detail section view, what should be the scale and all. You can, the property panel in the edit type, you can change that also. The show extension, you don't want to see the extension line. You go to deselect the extension line, apply, okay, automatically the extension line will not be there. Maybe sometimes you add the scale and all are here. That time no need to notate the scale here. That time you select this one again in the edit type, there is short title. If you put that short title as no, the title will not be there. Maybe sometimes I don't want to see this one, and I have to just in the visibility graphic just hide it out. Okay, this is the way we are creating the templates. Then next is maybe I don't want this template. You can edit this also in the project name or something. You can edit this of the author or whatever maybe drawn by InterCAD or something. Whatever changes maybe you can change that also. Okay. Normally in our project we don't want this AutoCAD template. Autodesk template. We have to create our own template. That is something like an RFA file. I have to create. Then after that, I have to add all this detail into our template. I think better you have to create in the case of submissions and all. Better you have to create that submission template, because the submission templates give that area details, floor area, and architects, and some standardization will be there. You have to create that one first. Then instead of adding this A4 sheet, you drag that particular template. So I will show you how to create our own template. Actually, the next topic is how to generate the template. Okay, for A3 or whatever may be. For that, first file for creating a new template, because I need this plan or whatever maybe we have created into our template. Then you go to the file, then new. For creating a family file, you go to this family as we done in the profile family. Okay, here the motto is I have to create my template. In the family, okay, there is an option title block. Okay, maybe if you're creating the column, and because later on whatever maybe you just go through this one. In this door also we will cover in this section. Then column and case for whatever maybe that is the procedure is same. Whatever maybe you have to create your own curtain wall or something, you have to create. Okay. But the problem if we are creating something in model in place, we can use that in the particular project only. You cannot portable that to another projects and all. That is why we are creating the family files. Okay. For creating the template, file new, just file, then new, then there is an option family, then the title block. Here we get all the templates. Okay. Here. Then maybe for A3, A2 and all, you have to create the templates independently. Once you create the template and save it as a RFA file, then you can add the number of projects into that particular file. No need to create the template again. Okay, so that I need a template of A2 paper. If you select this A2 paper, automatically a blank paper will be there. Okay. Then here we have the freedom. What are the details? Maybe while importing that template, what are the details maybe come under this template? For example, I need the logo. For maybe our company logo will be definitely be there. That time you can use this command line. For example, you maybe whatever measurements maybe you can input the measurements and all. Maybe here we have whatever measurement, maybe 100, 250 or something, you can draw it. Then maybe under this, maybe you wish to add some text, insert, create. There is text there in the line, this text will be there. Whatever maybe you can add. Sometimes we have to add some logo, the company of our logo and all. That time you go to the insert tab. Import image. Maybe you have the template in the case of submission, the septic tank details and all are there. If you are you can add that into this template also. That will be in that particular positions. Or you can draft with the help of drafting view also, you can insert it. I think better in the case of submissions, before whatever submission, maybe the rainwater percolation pit and septic tank are same. That time, yeah, I think better you have to insert that in the template itself, so that will be our work will be more easier. Okay, that is depend upon us. I have to add the logo. For adding the logo, you go to the image. Whatever folder, maybe I think. Maybe I have one logo there. Then open. Then you can place the logo wherever you need. Then you can change the scale also. Whatever changes maybe. Maybe sometimes you add the title, text, and whatever details and all. You do the details. Then if you load this into this particular project, automatically we will get a template into this project only. You have to save this as a family file, then save us, then select the family. Okay, then maybe I take us to my template or something. Okay, A2 submission or whatever may be, because depend upon our nature of work, the templates may be different. Okay, for presenting something into client, the template structure will be different. For presenting that the same thing into the corporate, the style will be different. And for that, for A2 for a client or corporate or whatever, maybe you input the name, then save this. Then if you load into the project, automatically that template will be automatically load under my project browser. New sheet, automatically the A2M template will be there. If you open that template, automatically that will be there. Then whatever details you want, you can drag it. Then in the case of ground floor and all, if you drag this will be little bit bigger because this area will be this much. Right. That means the controlling the visibility are little more difficult. That time you can change this boundary area. Okay, but if you are editing this boundary area, actually where you go to this, you go to under the property, there is an option, the extents. You can edit the extents. If you activate these two, then you can change the size. If you select this active view and if you select this one, then you can change the view. Actually, we are editing this view only for this paper, right? Because in the model view, I don't want to see that area. But the problem is, if you editing here, automatically that will reflect into our ground floor also. And we will get this view only. Okay, that time, better it is advisable that for setting something into a paper, make a copy of the exact. Maybe you have to set the extents into the paper. That time it is advisable better you make a copy before dragging it into the sheet. Better just show you. So you just put it this model, the ground floor plan itself. Then right click. Make it duplicate with the detail. Okay. Then name it as ground floor plot. GF plot. Then okay. Then elevation plot. I think that is better. Otherwise, if you are deselecting that, the paper will be changed. Then here you can edit. I think better in the paper space, in the layout, you can take the whatever editing maybe you can do it. Okay. Then you come to this one. Okay. Then you come under the sheet. Right click, new sheet. Then whatever sheet may be open. Then drag this one only. That is in the case of callout and all that doesn't make much more affected. But in the case of floor plans and all, it will be affected in the section and all. That is, you drag this one. Okay, the same size will be there. Later on, with the help of this property, you activate these three options. Then you select that one. There is active view. The view will be active. Then you select. Then whatever changes may be. Next problem is the boundary will be there. If you deselect the crop extent and all, automatically it will be same as the parent. But I don't want to see this. That time, the crop region you select as invisible. Okay, this way we can set automatically, we can generate. Then after that you can import the section. Because normally in our drawing the plan will be in the bottom section. You just place the plan. Yeah, just to select this. Add the elevation. Select then elevation. Elevation also better. You make a copy of this one, then drag it. So that we can, because if you drag this, it will be complete the details. We don't want these and all. Then we don't want these levels and all. If you do this in visibility graphics, automatically that will reflect under here. Then make a copy of this. Then make the changes and align it whatever properly. This is the way you have to set everything into the sheet. Then you can convert it this into PDF also. For that you go to the file, then print. Microsoft PDF is there. Then I think the current window, or you can multiple views also, then selected views in the sheets and all. I think the current window. If you select OK, that will be converted into a PDF drawing. Okay. Then you can automatically you can use the PDF. Okay. This is whatever maybe you set everything. Then file, print. You select this print. Here Microsoft Print PDF. I think the software itself doesn't have that inbuilt PDF. The PDF, right, a cute PDF may I think you have to install it. In the AutoCAD, it is not necessary, but I think in Rivet you have to insert the cute PDF writer. Then only we can convert it into the PDF. Okay, the current window or visible portion of the current window. That means it should be visible in there. Then I think if better you select the selected views and select. If you click the select option, this view will be there. Then maybe you get a preview of that also. So this activity. Okay, this is the way you can create the PDF. Then next, maybe we have to submit in AutoCAD format. Maybe lots of the people will ask the models they need in DWG format, because the model creation and everything is very much easier in Rivet. Then we can export this into DWG format. Maybe sometimes somebody is asking the 3D models. That is also possible, but in the older versions, I think in 16 and all, if you are exporting the 3D model into AutoCAD, the mesh modeling will be available. We didn't get the solid model. But in 2018 onwards, we can export the model as solid also. Okay, that is possible. Maybe sometimes maybe somebody is comfortable to do some extra works in AutoCAD because they are comfortable in that time. That time you make the major models. Maybe somebody, okay, we can do everything in Rivet itself. Maybe some persons, maybe some architecture work they are do comfortable in AutoCAD. Okay, that time we can export that file into AutoCAD also. Or we can export the floor plans. Whatever changes maybe they made this in, but the only difference is that is if you, after exporting that, if you make any changes into this okay, if you make any changes into our Rivet plan, that will not reflect into our AutoCAD plan. Okay, if you make any changes in the floor plan, that will be reflect into our elevation and the section of this Rivet software itself. But if you are exporting that into CAD file, after exporting and saving that file, if you make any changes to our RVT file, it will not reflect to our CAD file. So that you have to export one more time with a different name. Okay, or otherwise you the same name and replace it. That is the only possibility. Okay. For that, how to export it. There are some points will be noted. Then only we get already all the layers and all system will generate very neatly. But the unit you have to units, maybe if you are exporting that unit, maybe will not be matched. You have to select the unit properly. Then only we get the unit as a correct. For that, file, for how to export our Rivet file into AutoCAD. For that, you go to the file. There is an export. Maybe somebody is asking you a model into IFC model. That is also possible. These are the DWF. Maybe somebody is asking you give that model as a DWF format and AutoCAD format. Okay, DG, and maybe somebody is asking your format into DGN format. You select this DGN, DXF format, or DWG format. I think now I am taking DWG. Okay. Actually, currently activate the present view only. If you select the next and all, automatically this particular file will be exported into AutoCAD. Or you can select, maybe I need that floor plan, then I need the section plan, I need the call out plan and all. Irrespective of this sheet, whatever sheets may be. That time you select this option here in the export option in section views. If you select this, if you currently view set only, this is the default option. You change it to in session views. Immediately another tab will be open, show in the list. You select this, then view in models. View all sheets in the models. If you select that, okay, automatically we will get all the project browsers that we have generated. Then here you can select what are the options you need to convert into AutoCAD, because for example I need a ground floor plan. That means ground floor plan will come under a separate file. Maybe sometimes I need that sheet, A0 sheet or A1 sheet, whatever maybe you can select that. If A3 is selected, I think better I select these two. Otherwise it will take sometimes. Then the important factor, maybe I select one 3D model also, so that I will show you how to make the changes and all. View. Actually, there is only one 3D view, so that I select the 3D view. Okay, whatever maybe you can. In the case of 3D views, we need that as a solid model. Okay, then in the case of the 2Ds, the measurement will be correct. That time, you get to export setup here, the modify export setup. If you select that, here you can control, maybe while exporting that, the color code and line weight, and automatically you can control the lines, patterns, and the important factor in the case of solids. In the older versions, those who are using the older versions, if you select the solid, the poly meshes will be available. That means your model will be, you can convert that into AutoCAD, but that will be in a mesh model only. But you can't do the booleans or something. Maybe you have to make some changes, and that is not possible. But if you change that into ACIS solids, automatically that model will be exactly like the model that we are generated in AutoCAD. Then later on you can do the booleans or whatever solid commands maybe you can apply that. Then next is the unit. Okay, select the current unit because now the measurement is in centimeter. You select this centimeter. That is important. Okay, these are the two important. You select the current unit, then the solids, and then the rest of the portions are up to us. Otherwise, you can later on you can change from AutoCAD also. Okay, then okay, then next the location where you have to select. Then you can add the, maybe somebody is asking you a model in AutoCAD. They are using the lower version, maybe sometimes 2017 and all. To select this as the 13. Maybe somebody is using 2010. Okay, 10 also be available. 2007 also be available. Okay, whatever versions maybe you select that one. Otherwise, maybe if you are selecting 18 and that person is using 15 or something, he cannot open that file. Okay, then okay. Automatically, our file will be exported to AutoCAD. Later on, if you need to make any changes and all, that is also possible. Okay, just I will show you how the drawings will come in AutoCAD. Okay, after that, I stop this sharing. Okay, and share this. Then I say screen. Okay. I think some license issue will be there. Okay, just check it out. Just a minute. Just wait for a couple of minutes while opening the AutoCAD. Okay, I think I could not able to open AutoCAD because there is some license issue there. Okay, doesn't matter. I think better I go to the Revit itself. Can you see my Revit screen?
Yeah, yes, Teresa.
Can you see my Revit screen?
Yeah, we can.
Is there any problem? Hello?
Yeah,
No, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah, we can see
No
you.
problem, no problem.
Hello? Hello?
Teresa, we can see you.
Yeah, okay. Actually, my AutoCAD have some license issue and all. That's why I could not able to open that AutoCAD file. Automatically, you will get the AutoCAD file. Okay, then you can open it. Then maybe if you need to change some layer colors and all, very neatly we will get. Just to try it out, just export that into AutoCAD. Automatically, we will get that one. Okay, the simple step, the two steps we have to memorize that while exporting. In the case of solid, you have to select the solid. Then units, you have to select the current unit. Maybe if that is in centimeter, you set the unit as centimeter. Then only in AutoCAD, we will get the wall as 23 centimeter. If you select the mm and all, it will be we will not get that it is effective. Okay, this is how we are creating the drawing. Okay, clear. Then actually with this topic we will cover almost all the procedures, creating the plan sections and all, how we'll create the detailed view and all. Okay, then come to the family part. Okay. Family part in the sense we have created, because we have the door family, windows families, then furnitures. Maybe for example, if you need to create the columns and all, no need for extrusion and all. If you create the ground floor, then in the I think in the here there is architecture column. Maybe I think initially we have the square column only, load family. There in the column structures, we have different types of columns and all. Okay. Or maybe you wish to design your column by your own style also. With the help of family file, you can design also. Okay. Whatever, maybe I will show you how to generate the door family. Then and window families. With the help of that, you just try it out, because every component and model have its own family. We can create whatever changes and we can do it that also. Okay. Next is the new topic, how to create a door family. Actually, all these doors have some problems. If you may check, for example, I place one new door here. Then I will show you what is the problem of this particular door. I don't know how many of you are identify that. If I select one door, then whatever door maybe, this one is the door size. Then in the edit type, I make it a duplicate. Okay, whatever name, maybe I put a name. And I said the height as 10 and the width as maybe a 90 centimeter door. Okay. Then okay. Then I put this door here. Okay. Then if I go and check it into the elevation view, if I select this south side, then actually the door height is 210, right? If I create one level, I select this level and pick level, and the height of this level is 210. Then if I select this, automatically 210 level is there, correct? But the frame of our door is above this level, right? The window and door. Okay, the frame, actually the door will come below this level. Actually, these doors are designed as with the respect of American standards. If you check, if you go to the 3D view, then you can see the door frames are in front of the wall and above this level. Because in our condition, actually the door frames are flush to wall. The frames are inside the wall. Okay, that means we have to create our own design. Whatever the structure, we have to generate our own designs. But we need the cut and all in a detailed manner. Okay, because in the case of LOD 400 and all, we need each and everything with the detailing will be perfect. That time better, because if you are create an opening and generate that with the extrusion and that is possible. But the problem is whatever doors we have to create, you have to open the wall and place it. Then in the next project also you have to repeat the same thing. That's that time we have create the family of door structure, our own design. Okay. Then next topic is how to generate. Maybe I think I need to create a door. The structure, the top view of the door may be something like this. Let me show her an example. Okay. Maybe I think better you go to the ground floor. Okay. And I will do one shape. Okay. Model, maybe the door frame may be something like this. Okay, the door frame may be something like this. For example, this is a 7 centimeter thickness and 7 centimeter, something like this. Something like this. Maybe this is. Sorry. This is the shape of my frame. Okay. Okay, that will come inside the wall. Then here maybe the same structure will be if I select that one. Okay, something like this. Then here we have the door. This is the shutter. Okay, then we have the opening, something like this. Okay. Okay, this is a cross section of the door and all. Or maybe in the plan view, I don't want to see this parameter. Whatever changes maybe, we have to change this also. Okay, then how to generate this structure? Maybe in some cases, the elevation also may be different. Because if the door elevation may be the door something like this, after that you some projections or something like this, something. Then maybe something like this and all. You can create your own design. Then while changing the parameters, automatically that will be changed. Then sometimes this will be constant. Maybe in the case of maybe we have the same design 100 centimeter wall and 110 or 120 centimeter wall. That time we have to, maybe this will be constant and this will be varied, something like that. That time you have to create a door design with your own style. That time you go to the family. Then with the help of that extrude command and all, you can create a structure. That is what I am going to show you, how to create a door family, then how to add these into our project. Okay, for example, you can edit this also, because editing this is a little bit difficult. For example, edit family. The family file will be there. With the help of this drawing, if we come to that shape that I have created, that is difficult. That is why we are not making changes here. If you delete this one, automatically that frame will be deleted. If you change this load into project, then if you select that one, then automatically overwrite. If you overwrite the existing version, then if you go to change in the 3D view, I think the inside frame will be changed. Just to flip that one. Okay, then if you go to the 3D view, the frame will not be there. Clear. But for creating an extrusion arrow, it is a bit difficult. Okay, that is why better you create a door design by your own. That is file, new, go to the family. Then here, because we are designing a door, metric door. That is why you go to the metric door. Okay. Then, okay, for example, if you are creating a furniture, metric furniture, I think that is better. There you have the freedom to create from the initial stage itself. For creating the windows, you select the window family. That is better. Okay. Then door, open it. Okay. The default frames and door will be there. You delete this one because I want to create my own door design. You select delete all this. Actually wall will be there because door is mounted only with respect to the wall only, so that you don't delete this wall. If you delete that wall, we don't get the output. You retain the wall, then make the unit. Maybe I am comfortable in centimeters, so that if you are comfortable in meters, or you can use as meter. So that I make the changes as centimeter. Okay, then if you change this into 3D view, and if you go to shaded, then we will get only one wall only. Okay, first you have to make the opening, so that better you get. Actually here they are changing the view, the south view as interior, exterior and all. Just they are put the name as different. Okay, so there is nothing special about that. Okay, I think select this interior, and I don't want this opening swing and all. Actually, this will be the reference line. Okay, here I need to create an open. For that, you go to create. There is an option open. Then, with the help of that rectangle, you make an open there. Okay, then you lock this one. Lock this. If you are locking that, automatically, if you changing the parameters, we are changing this reference length. Automatically, this will be updated. Finish this. Then, if you go to the shade view, automatically one opening will be there. Then, with the help of this parameter, family type, you can check it because the width is now 100. Maybe I need a width of 120. If you go to apply, automatically that will be changed. Maybe if you wish to change the height of 150, if you go to apply, automatically that will be updated. 210, that will be updated. Okay, this is the, then after opening, I have to create the frame. For creating the frame, I think better I need a particular profile. The profile will go through that particular path. So that sweep command is useful. Okay, sweep is useful. That is why you go to the path. For creating the path, you activate the exterior view, create, go to the sweep command. Then sketch path. This is the path, right? After creating the path, you finish it. Then go to the plan view. Then create the profile. Edit profile. This is the same procedure as we have done in model in place. We are creating everything in the family itself. That is the only difference. Okay. Edit profile with the help of line command. For example, I need the door frame with a depth of 7. And then here also I need the 7. Then maybe the shutter thickness, maybe I put it as 2 centimeters so that I make this as 5. Then inside I need 3. Okay, this one is the frame. Here also in the property palette you can add the material for that particular frame and all. Okay, then finish it. Immediately we get the frame. Then if you activate the 3D view, you can see the frame. If you activate the 3D view, you can see the frame. Okay. After that, we have to create the shutter. Then you just you check it out if you I think better if you go to this reference pane. Then if we have the provision to go to the family type, then just check it out because this is parametric or something like that. For example, 100 or 90. If you make it automatically, everything will be updated. The next step, I want to create a shutter. That time you activate, I think better exterior view. Okay, then the shutter will come from this point, correct? So the width of the shutter is with respect to this point. That time for creating the shutter, extrusion is better, so that you go for the extrusion. Okay, so then rectangle. Then actually we are creating this rectangle. Actually there is no reference in there. That means after editing the width, automatically it will not be aligned with the reference. So that you lock this one. That is important. Otherwise the door width will be remains the same. Lock this, then depth. For example, that is the depth. I think 2 is the depth because I put that as 2. Then finish them. Maybe sometimes may you feel that you have another material or there is a glass open and all. That time edit extrusion you create one open there. If you finish that, automatically the opening will there. If you change the parameters, then just check it. For example, if you change this to apply, automatically that will be changed. Okay. Same way. Then sometimes while changing that, automatically the change will affect into the open. That time you lock these two dimensions. Or maybe remains the constant, you lock the dimensions. If you lock the three, the parameter changing will not be possible. I think better you lock, maybe sometimes in your design you need that these two are constant. Go to the dimension and make the dimension, make it lock. As I said earlier in the levels and all. Whatever changes may be, then you check it out. Okay, whatever materials may be. Then if you add to different material, you repeat the same command. Because I think better extrusion also in level. I think we go to the wireframe model, then only we can see the open position. I think here we don't see the open position, so then go to the exterior. Then here we need to add some glass material, so that go to the extrusion. Then rectangle. I think you create something like this. Then I think the property palette, you change material as glass. Here we need that as extrusion start from 1, then end with 1.5. That means that is 0.5. Okay, then apply. Then finish it. Glass will be there. That is, you can create that one. Then the problem, you can load it into the project. But if you go to the top view, it will be the openings. You want to show the openings and all. For that, you go to the reference level. Okay. Then in the plan view, I don't want to see these two openings. If you are exporting that into our project, automatically these couplings will be there. If you want, okay. If you don't want to see this one, you select this one. Then go to the visibility graphics. There is an option. I don't want to see this in the plan view and in the plan view. Then okay. That means plan view, you cannot see these two. Okay. And then okay. After that, I want to create an open. That time, annotated, there is an option symbolic line. With the help of that model line also, we can create. Normally, we are using that open cut and all. Open projection or open cut door cuts. Door projections or whatever maybe. Maybe if you need to show that in hidden line, you select that one. Then I think better you select with the help of this command. Then you draw that one. Hidden line will be there. If you repeat the line command and all, you can select that one. Okay. Whatever designs maybe you can create by your own. Okay. Then you save this file. Save as. Okay. Then door. Maybe if this is the main door, you put the name as main door. RFA file say. Then this particular door can be portable into your multiple projects. Maybe that is parametric also. If you wish to make your work more easy, I think better you click here the family type. Then there is an option new parameter. If you select new parameter, then you put the name as door 80 by 210. Okay. Then okay. Then in the parameter value, we change this as 80. Okay. Then new parameter that is for 110 by 210. Then okay. Then change this is 110. Apply. Okay. Then load into project. Okay. Then I need that is into my project. If you select that, okay. Okay. Then automatically while architecture door. Then if you load that project, automatically that will be here. Then you can place the door wherever you need. Okay. I think I am not hiding that open one. That is why it will be in the plan view. You have to select that one and hide in the plan view. Then automatically that will be hidden in that particular view also. Then go to the 3D view. If you make the drop down automatically, okay. Then modify. If you select the door, then in the edit type, you can change the parameters also. Maybe I need that as 80. This is parametric also. This is the way we are creating the doors and all 3D view. Automatically that door will be exactly. I think you can use the flip command and all. Okay. In the project browser, if you activate the ground floor, this opening maybe something like this. Or you can create the structures with respect to reference you need that is in the wall center. That is also possible. Yeah, that case you have to create one reference plane and do the work because the software itself have the reference plane on the exterior and interior only. I think mid also there, but wherever reference plane you need, you can have the freedom to generate that. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, whatever material may be, automatically that will be there. Okay, actually, if you are applying different material to this glass structure, automatically that will be appeared as glass. Whatever material, for example, if I select later on, you can change the material and all. Change the parameters and all. I think if I can select this one. If you go to the 3D view, you can select this one. Then in the visibility graphics, if you select this plan, okay. Then load into project apply. Automatically that line will be override the existing portion. Then if you go to the ground floor, that line will not be there. Whatever changes maybe you can have the freedom to change there also. Okay. Clear, that is the procedure. We are creating our own family. Then in the case of Windows also you go to the same procedure, but you have to create in the new, you go to the family, then metric window. Metric window is there. Actually, I think that is 2 panel. You have to create 3 panel. That time in the exterior view, 2 panel will be. You create one new reference line also. The reference line, you create a new one. So then, or you can create, I think this is the reference line, create similar. I think better you generate another one also. So better you create reference plane. Then you delete this one. Okay. Then these two are equal in constraints, but we don't know the equal distance. Then you go to the annotate, align to select, because I need these 4 lines with equal distance. So the one easier way is if you deactivate this, then constraints will be there. You select the remove constraint, automatically that level will be equal. Then maybe you wish to know what should be the distance, so just click here. Then we know that is equal in distance. Then with the help of, you have to create a frame. For that, if you, I think in the case of window and all, already this is open, no need for creating the open. First you create the frame. For that, if there is a structure and all, cut structure and all, you go to the sweep command. Otherwise, if you need that as rectangle only, go to the extrusion command. For that, in the case of Windows, you have to create a frame, panel, after that glass. Okay, that is the procedure. Whatever maybe you create the same procedure, you have to repeat. Then whatever designs maybe you have to create this. Once you generate everything into the family file, then save the file. Then whenever, for example, I think just I leave this this without saving. Okay, I am loading a new project. Okay, just I save this project. Okay, I take one architecture template. Okay. Then maybe this project is in millimeter. I have to create one wall. Actually, I create one wall with a rectangular shape. Okay. After that, I need that door that I have created. That time, no need for go to the family and all. You just come to this door. Then in the property panel, that will not be there because this one is a new project. Okay. That time you go to the lot family. Then actually I have saved that into my personal folder. That time you go to, I think I saved that into desktop. And in our skill hub F7, there this is my main door RFA. Okay, you select that one and open it. Automatically that door will be here. Then whatever parameters, maybe you can change the parameters. Is it? Actually, I haven't saved that hidden that glass hidden in. That is why the glass will be there. Better you have to save that one. Whatever changes maybe, you open that RFA files, whatever changes you wish to do. Maybe sometimes your door, something look like this. The same structure with some beadings and all, make this, whatever changes you do, then save us, you save us and put it another name. Okay, this is the procedure for creating the family, door family. Whatever family, may furniture, or depending upon our nature of work, maybe we are much more concentrated into furniture. That time you go to the furniture family. Then with the help of all these commands, you can create that one. Door or windows and all, create the standard families. Okay, in the case of BIM, actually, while you have to create something. Normally, maybe your structures may be typical with some parametric changes and all. Better you create a family for that. Then whatever application may be, you can change. If you are using with if you are dealing with a lot of projects, definitely you know that, because they are in the American standards or in UK projects, the structure of the door are different. Then you open the metric door and make the changes with respect of that one. Okay, then make the changes and add it. That is the procedure. Okay. Actually, one more topic. Actually, that one is a new topic that I haven't finished. That is also, it will take, actually that is not actually Rivet, the application of Rivet, the Dynamo application in Rivet. Okay, that is, I think we don't have the time to finish that right now. I think, sir, can we do that in the BIM implementation session?
Yeah. No problem.
I think that is better, sir. Actually, I will explain what is we done in the Dynamo. Actually, we have lots of work. Maybe sometimes in Rivet, we are generating some works are a little bit difficult while doing some works. For example, we have to rotate a table. That time it will be difficult. Then sometimes we are creating the room room tags. Then we put as the room numbers. That is 101, 102. Then that particular floor has maybe 30, 40 rooms. Okay, that time you need to change that room numbers with a sequential order. That is the number start from 1, 10 to like that. That time each and every, the procedure is you have to edit that one. But if you are creating some program for that, with the help, it is not necessary. You maybe somebody is giving that program to you. With the help of a single click, you can change the entire number, or you can rotate the entire structures and all. Because for if you are, I think just give one just a minute. For example, maybe something we have some structures maybe in the placing this much of structure, after that, we may feel that we have to change the orientation. That time, the only procedure is you select that one, then go to the rotate command, then pick the base, whatever may be, then rotate it. We cannot rotate this as in a one single step. Because if you select the entire table and if you go to the rotation is possible, but the base, if I put the base is like this, then rotating the entire table will be rotated like this. We have to maintain the base. That time Dynamo will help us a lot. Okay, this is one example of Dynamo. Then another example is we have a path. We have to place something in that particular path. That is not, we have to place some trees in that particular path. That is not possible with the help of rivet, because we have one path and we have some tree. You have to place that tree in that aligned with that particular path. For that, all of this, we go to this Dynamo programming. That is what Dynamo is. Actually, the rivet itself, actually that is a standalone software also. Inbuilt also, we have the Dynamo. In Dynamo, you can create the program. Actually, this is only program that we have to generate. Then if you select whatever number maybe, that is 20 or 30, if you select that, then if you input that angle, everything will be changed within that seconds. Okay, that is very much easier. But maybe sometimes you don't know how to create a programming. If somebody has that BIM file, then you just open that, then select that one. Then I will tell you the basics of Dynamo, and we are exploring that Dynamo program much more. Then whatever programming that I have, what is the procedure to create the program, then how will we handle if we will get a BIM file. Okay, this is some, I have this BIM file also. After completing this session, I will send that file also, so that without doing the program, your work will be easy. Maybe how to change the cases, the level, maybe we put it as in the small, lower case. Maybe we wish to change that into uppercase, something like that. And something, I have a couple of BIM programs that I have created. Then definitely I will share that BIM file also. That is, I think, better. The next day we come across the BIM 360 session. Later on, the BIM implementation sections. Okay, whatever details and queries, maybe some doubts may be there, how to generate the steps into the landscaping, all that we are incorporated in the BIM implementation session. Okay, I think this is the end of this session, but we are not finished the Dynamo. That will be continued in the implementation session. Okay. Before starting the BIM implementation session, I think better I finish the Dynamo. After that, we go for the project. We have a format project, then how to import that, and how to get the detailing and all. Okay, that is in our coming session only. Okay, I think that is the end of today's session. Sir, shall we stop?